This is probably going to be the last recording for the day. Couple things happened. Where did I start? There was another raid. I just called in friendlies, had them deal with it. Um, Trying to get Cancer's crafting up so he can start making medicine. Uh, we captured a new prisoner, and now the mech hive or the mechs are attacking again, which is unfortunate. Look, I know you're a careful shooter, but maybe you equip the Zeus ammo? And then everyone who's not them, uh, get out over here. I'm still not entirely sure where the pods are. Okay, so there's one, two, three, four, and five. Okay. Contours. Okay. Let's get everyone done here. And Leo, while you're here, why don't you counsel Pisces? So Pisces, Gemini was Pisces' lover, and he's very unhappy, which is understandable. Um, that takes, so we have one dead, two dead. Okay, let's move out of the range. We have pikemen, so several pikemen. Yeah, Aquarius, why don't you go inside? And Taurus, why don't you start running over here? Hopefully we can split some of the firing. Perfect. Taurus, I don't know how you're such a good meleeer, even though you're only level 3. Okay. And Aquarius, you can keep doing your thing. Everyone grabs a meal. Understandable, understandable. Should dusters being made? Oh, I didn't allow them to be made up double strand. Oh, because there's devil dusters. Okay. Well, I'll cut back when something interesting pops up. Hopefully when... Oh, yeah, I was making a fridge so that I could put, you know, another nutrient paste dispenser down here so Cancer can go up, eat, go back down. And I can restrict him to this area instead. Um, Rather than him walking all the way up here to eat and do recreation and come back down, research for a bit, and go back up. That is my intention. Alright. I will cut back when something interesting happens. Alright, welcome back. Trying to sum up. It's not a good trader. Oh, by the way, I need to get rid of that turkey. Exotic goods trader ship and a exotic goods trader of one of our allies came in, sold some stuff. Storage is looking kind of small, which is good. Still working on Cancer getting his crafting up. We're close, but not quite. Emily got converted. And now there's also a sun blocker, which I'm not a big fan of, if you can't tell. So I guess what we're gonna do, I was originally just gonna tornado the place, which is part of the reason why I'm recording right now. But I guess what we're gonna do instead is just take them on. Because if it's just those two, then I'm more than happy to take this on. Scorpio, if you don't mind, can you deconstruct both of those while everyone else goes and smacks this thing? Maybe everyone get in here. Yay, we can finally have light again. Hooray! I am very much upset at you, Randy, but you know, it's fine. Pikemen, steel slag chunks. Everything okay. Food's getting a bit scarce. Well, was a bit scarce. Now we're using our fridges, which is good. This is what happens when you have poor base management. I think this base would be running a lot better if it took some more time to manage it. Another thing that doesn't help is all these bodies that are lying about. This is one part that I'm not a big fan of World. Is like this body, sure, it's not really worth much money. In fact, it's not worth any. But this right here, $2. So he has about $2 worth of money, $9 worth of money or wealth, however you want to look at it. This dude, Flak Vest, still worth quite a bit. All of this adds up. Like, all of that counts towards my wealth. And I'm like, why? Why should those have to count towards my wealth if they're not mine? Like, it bothers me. I'm like, dude, they're not mine though. I don't want them. If I could, I would just say burn them, but like that's a waste of time. But no, they count towards my wealth anyway. So we're going to eventually try and burn all of them and get through a bunch of it. Probably chop a bunch of wood first, just so if I start a huge forest fire, it will be fine and nothing will be wrong. We also had a wedding, which is why everyone's in such a good mood, is because they attended a wedding. I installed Bionics into Cancer and Virgo, so they both have eyes. I want to install a bunch of Bionics into Scorpio because he's, you know, theory the main character. He's the one who sets all this up, but can't be doing that because I need to save the Bionics for other people. Unfortunately, I did buy Joywire. I wasn't planning on using a Joywire, but it's come down to the point where I might just install a Joywire in someone like Libra because they're being just such a pain in the butt with having tons of mental breaks. Let's get that silver in. And then if we can, I know we don't like dead bodies, but we have to get rid of them. All of this needs to burn. In fact, I'm going to probably set up a smelting, smelt weapon, do forever. I'll allow... Well, none of those. Would it be burning weapon? Destroy weapon, that's what I want. Destroy weapon, do forever. Short bow. Pila, recurve bow. Great bow. Just burn it all. Burn all that. Yeah. And then I think the Iquas we can still use to smelt. But that should lower our wealth just a bit. I'm trying to focus heavily on wealth control because that's one of our huge problems right now. Yeah, maybe can people why fine everyone handle it? What's the problem? We have a pen. So let me see why people they're just choosing not to rope the animals in, which is very confusing because we also have 2 cows out here. Okay, they got roped in, which is good. I'm also gonna do burn apparel. Basically, as long as it's not clean. Allow all except if it's tainted, it's not armor, utility, or headgear. Burn it. that way we should get through a bit of our wealth down a bit. Crafting, you're getting there, but I didn't know foxes took down gazelles. Huh. Weird. That's actually kind of interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay, let's shrink the corn down. Why are we going through so much corn? I'm pretty sure I said don't store any food here, and they still chose to store food there for whatever reason. Whoa, destroy apparel is not a one-time thing. I'm just going to show a bit of managing, kind of as filler for the rest of the video. I know, it's not the most entertaining, but I feel like I skip out on all of this, and for anyone who doesn't play RimWorld, they don't really understand probably what's going on. Which is understandable. It's not an easy game to learn right off the bat. What is your animals? 7? I don't think there's really anything on here I want you to tame. Probably won't worry about it. It's a bunch of rice that we need to haul in. There's a mod that I usually use called Pick Up and Haul. And I don't use it because, as someone mentioned, it's, it's good not to use it considering it takes away from part of the game. Part of the game is just that colonists take a little, but it also gets annoying when you watch colonists just grab 69 rice when there's 910 and they could carry like 300. But, it is what it is. And I want this series to be relatively close to vanilla. I want to see Scorpio. So Scorpio has some honor. Do you have any ascetics? No. Problem is, our wonderful, wonderful Emily is an ascetic, but I don't think we're gonna recruit her anytime soon. I guess we won't do the shuttle then. The shuttle quest will pass on. Workers for the Empire we will do. We'll give it to Scorpio. And we'll just send Libra, because Libra is, again, just... He's like one of the more unhappy. I'll send Aquarius instead. Aquarius, I like you, but you're very old, which is kind of starting to cause problems. Not a lot of cancer start cooking. Cancer, what you crafting at? Still far. Gotcha. Okay. We're trying to make packaged survival meals. Ooh, that's a good step. We're trying to make packaged survival meals so that we can have more food, because I accidentally left people on to eating them, which is problematic partially because, they're not supposed to be eating them. That's supposed to be for specific use only. For what am I thinking of? For traveling. Okay. How do we want to do this? Ugh. Apologies. I'm a little tired. Can we do something like that? Now, I'm only going to make 3 because I want to know what, how much power they take, because I don't remember. And we don't also have all the resources in the world. 400 power. Okay. Let's install another battery then. Let's install it over... Yeah, let's do it over here, I guess. And then we're gonna allow... Am I able to set it to specific people? Or use with desire? Because I don't want specific people to use them. You know, people who don't need them. I only want them so that people can get a mood buff so that they'll start being unhappy. But I don't think I can, which is unfortunate. It means I'll have to make 12 of them, or I can do zone restrictions, but I'm not going to do that. That's just too much work. What goods trader, psychite addiction. Everyone's getting psychite addictions. I'm pretty sure cancer has one. No? Someone in this colony used to. Pisces. Well, we're no longer making psychite tea then, and when I go as bulk goods trader, I'm gonna turn this on to preferred and this on to important. And then I'm gonna move all that psychite tea. That way I can sell it to the bulk goods trader. I hate that I have to do this, but I don't trust anyone else. I would get this cow, but I think they live, yeah, only to 22, so it would be dead soon enough. We'll buy both of those. We'll sell you all my psychite tea. We don't have too much money to spare. Which, again, is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I don't think we really have much we want to sell. A jump pack would definitely be useful. I don't think we can afford the jump pack, though. I think we might want to just leave it and make it later. Yeah, okay. Well, so no more psychite until Pisces gets over his addiction. I gotta put Pisces up to something. Oh, why do we not have any mechanoid corpses? We do. They're just fading in and out. Can I move these? Thank God I can. I was about to say. Um, I guess make another one. Okay. Night ceremony, which is awesome. Because we'll need that eventually. Not now, but we'll definitely need it. Let's butcher a couple creatures. Let's do like 5. We really should get a butcher's table, to be honest. Let's do that right now. Copy. I know, Cancer just took it from you. Cancer, you're not assigned to that. Pisces. Why don't you work on that? That way you have something to do. Oh, and I have to redo these. I was hoping I didn't have to. Do forever. Yeah. I'm just gonna go as I need them. Making kibble wouldn't be a bad idea. Kibble. Do until... I'd say 300's sufficient. 310. Pause when satisfied. Start back up at about... No, we'll do 105. We're a tribute collector. Wow. Getting specialized limbs, which will help with some people like Libra does plants, so I can attach that onto his arm, which will actually help out a lot, because then he'll have an arm, and it'll be for planting, and he'll be happy because of that. Okay, no more butchering, because we are pouring out meat at the wazoo, which we don't need to be doing. Now we're generating too much food again. It's frustrating to find that balance. But it is what it is. Alright. I'm going to leave that here. Yet again, kind of a short episode, just like the last episode. But I'm getting a little frustrated, I will admit. Randy's definitely playing with me, which is something. I hope to get this a little more built up. Hope to, yep, Neural Supercharge. To finally get this base operational. In fact, I will just continue on with building the walls and stuff, and just have people do it. Like Pisces can do it because he's free all the time. Then plasteel doors. I was watching someone and they said that plasteel doors are kind of not too important because they don't open that much faster than normal doors, which is kind of true. And they consume components, which is also true. But it's something I'm willing to live with. Ooh, combat supplier. That actually could be very useful. Because then I can go around the map and have people or sell all the weapons if there's any on the floor. Like if I were to go to bow or Iqua or Pila. Apparently, never mind. There isn't any around. I will drag those in though. And I will end it off there. Hope you all enjoyed as usual. If you did, I hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully the next video will be a bit more peaceful. Maybe I'll record a bit more of this, the peace times, you know, the 5 to 6 days I get in between raids, and less of the raids, because the raids, telling you, Randy's messing with me. I'm sure I will learn how to deal with it. Let's check our wealth real quick. Yeah, so we did drop down, which is good. But I think that was partially because, yeah, of people and of items. Let's also quickly check. Scorpio, can you quickly trade with them? I don't think they'll have anything that I care for, but it doesn't hurt to look. Machine pistol. That's about all I want to sell. EMP grenades wouldn't be a terrible idea, but yeah, I think that's about it. Well, I guess I will leave that there. And as always, do take care. Bye-bye.